Hey everyone, it's Viv again. Today, let's talk about why players are pissed at Love Nikki Dress Up Queen. A lot of you reached out to me to spread awareness of a boycott going on. First up, I want to apologize for the delay. I was really stressed out over the Hell events in Shiny Nikki and Miracle Nikki. Miracle Nikki in particular because I'm still grinding hard trying to gain some extra diamonds to finish the Hell. I thank you for your patience. I also want to thank you for not pressuring me to talk about the boycott. A lot of you who reached out to me were very cautious and apologetic, which I find nice because I also got some not so nice messages saying, Vivi, you're part of the problem for gemming on the ranking event and spending $100 on a suit you already have. Yeah, I'm the anime villain here, but I only have this platform because of my spending, right? I know where all my subs come from. YouTube analytics tells me all that. The video with the most spendings always get the most views and most subs. That's just the way it be. So even though to some of you, I'm the villain of this anime arc, I'm gonna make this video anyway because I'm pissed, and a lot of you can tell I've been pissed for a long time. I also want to spread awareness of a petition going on, LN Global Server to be treated better. Link is in the description below. There's a lot of points I agree with, some I disagree with. There's also points I want to add. Let's go over it together. Before I jump in, I want to say I am not affiliated with Elix in any way, shape, or form. I saw some crazy rumors saying YouTubers may not be able to talk about the boycott because we're affiliated with Elix. I'm not sure if that's true for other YouTubers, but that's definitely not true for me. I'm dispelling all the rumors. I do not have an Elix contact, which means I can talk all the shit I want. But I also met some of the Elix staff at the Nikki conventions. They're all really nice people, so please, when you're leaving your feedback to Elix, be kind. They're not a soulless corporation. I know it may seem that way, but they are real people behind the scenes. Anyway, let's go over this picture here. This is by Reddit user Sporsivkis. Thank you so much for making it pretty and easy to understand. The title here says, Love Nikki boycott January 2022. Our server is missing numerous free suits and important updates. Okay, this is an excellent title, but I see some players misinterpreting the title as Love Nikki being slow. I just want to say Love Nikki is actually the fastest growing server in terms of items. We've already caught up to the Vivi server, who is supposed to be 2 years older than us. Here's a comparison between LN and VN. As of today, LN has 18,535 total items in game, while VN has only 70,246 items for a game that is older than us. Okay, so why are people pissed then if we are growing so fast? The problem with Love Nikki is that we're getting events that cost diamonds dumped onto us faster than any other server. However, we're missing events that cost nothing. This makes our gameplay a lot more difficult compared to other servers because a lot of the free suits give us free diamonds, and because we're not getting the free diamonds that comes with the free suits, it's a lot harder for us to complete events that cost diamonds. I'll talk more about that later, but let's go over this list. Number one, we have important updates, permanent hell events, HD update, start quarter updates, and new interface. Okay, let's talk about HD updates first. I've made several posts about this in the past and even a YouTube video in like 2018. A little background about this: in 2018, when long phones became the norm, Apple made a requirement for phone apps to not have black bars on the top and bottom of the screen. Otherwise, the game would be removed from their app store. Elix responded in the laziest way possible by pushing the game downwards and adding this suit info thing here to cover the black bars. For Android users, is beige bars on the top and bottom of the screen. So the HD update is asking for a full screen experience. So for this feature, I wouldn't rank it as high as a priority because there are other things I am more pissed about. This is a nice quality of life update to have though. Up next in important updates, we have permanent hell events. Yes, I agree that we should have it. I think a lot of you will like this feature. It's this rainbow feature right here. What it is it houses ancient hell events, so you never have to wait for it to return. If you want to access any of these hell events, just pay 350 diamonds to unlock it whenever you like. So far in the Chinese server, there's a Calumet Ocean, there's a Evernight, there's Four Gods, and there is WSFM. Love Nikki Dress Up Queen has nothing because our rainbow feature is not even available yet. Pro tip, when this does come to Love Nikki, we get one free ticket to open any hell event we want. At least that's how Miracle Nikki did it. So save it for something you really, really like. Up next in this list of important updates, it is Starry Corridor update. Okay, let me show you how it looks like in Miracle Nikki. So Miracle Nikki Starry Corridor looks like this. Here is the Star Corridor we are all familiar with in the top tab. There's also this one. This is the inspiration space where it's given a item, and then you use this item to decorate any way you like, such as like this picture right here. And for example, this here is the decorations. And then this bottom one is the newest one. This is the magazine space. TBH, I don't use these features unless it is required, like for the lifetime task suit. Since these SC updates are a task needed for the future lifetime suits, yes, I want it. Up next in this list of updates, we have a new interface. Okay, let me show you how to access that in game. If you click on your profile picture right here, click on this gear icon, this first tab right here allows you to access the new interface, and give it time to load. Let me exit this, and ta-da! This is how the new interface looks like. It looks really good, really pretty. However, I do not use this because it takes getting used to, and I am not used to it yet. But this would be nice to have in Love Nikki because, like I said, it is so pretty. Up next on the list, okay, we have co-op suits. It says here co-op should run every 3 months. It's been 6 months and 8 months before that. Very good point. These are free suits that we are not getting. Flower Mirror just came out. My guild Smokethorn finished it in the speed of light, and we are ready for the next one already. Co-op suits are so beyond delayed, it is just sad. Here are the suits that we are still missing. We have this star suits, we have this St. Patrick's Day suit, we have this sort of toy suit, we have this detective suit. What pisses me off so much is for each suit we don't have, that's free completion diamonds we are not getting. So if you want free diamonds, ask for a co-op suits. And then moving on to the third point here, welfare events. Give us welfares in between each diamond event. We are missing dozens of free suits. Oh my gosh. Dozens is being generous. This is all the free suits we're missing in Love Nikki. I made this list a couple of months ago and we were in the 50s. The numbers are just getting worse and worse. For every one suit I remove from this list, I'm adding 3 new ones. Now we are missing 60 free suits. This is the point that pisses me off the most right now. I know if I've complained a lot about this in the past. At this point, I sound like a broken record, but I want to keep talking about this to bring awareness of how unfair the global server is with our lack of welfare events. Let me first talk about how Miracle Nikki runs welfare events. Miracle Nikki always has a welfare event running for players who don't have diamonds to participate in the diamond event. Not to worry, there is a welfare event always happening, so no one feels left out. What's great is that these welfare events always has the opportunity to get free diamonds, which means the more welfare events there are, the more free diamonds the players get. As a broke player in Miracle Nikki, I appreciate that a lot. Love Nikki is not like that. There are several instances in which we don't have a welfare event running at all. So what do broke Love Nikki players do? Skip the main event and do nothing, I guess. I don't know. With so little welfare events in Love Nikki, it actually makes it more difficult to earn diamonds in this server. Remember, less welfare events equals less free diamonds. If you want more free diamonds, beg for more free suits. I believe free suits should be #1 priority over anything else in this list of demands. Let me quickly show you what Miracle Nikki has running right now. First up, we have a free suit in your mailbox. Let me claim it to show you how it looks like. Here it is. Isn't this so cute? And then next suit is going to be a stamina welfare. It is housed under all of the Chinese New Year goodies. Yeah, here is the free stamina welfare event. And then we also have this one. This is a login suit. Just log in once, and I believe this entire suit is going to be yours completely free. What does Love Nikki have free right now? a bow. Oh, before we move on, my Patreon member Necrohana brought this up to me. Thank you, Necrohana. This is a Reddit thread by Jumplove Yui. It says here, by giving us the bow at this specific time, Elix might be calling us beggars. I'm just gonna read this off to you. I'm saying this because it's natural to interpret Elix/Papers move this way if you share the same cultural background, which most players in the international server don't. That is Chinese culture. Calling someone a beggar is derogatory, and the figure of a typical beggar is almost always associated with an empty bowl. I feel like the player base here has the right to know this culture background given the timing they gave us the bow. Thank you, a Weibo link provided in the CM players are siding with us post. I was able to confirm that my interpretation is common among CM players. Here's the link. If you can read Chinese, you'll see many of these comments point out Elix is calling us beggars by giving us a bow amid an ongoing boycott. Maybe it's a bad joke, maybe it's not, but it's inappropriate to say, at least for Elix to make the decision to give us a bow when we are demanding fair treatment. Like, are you painting us as beggars holding an empty bow and begging for stuff, or what? And among all the free stuff you could give, why a bow? Something that has special implication during this time? Yes, as a very Chinese cultural person myself, I can confirm that this is true. Let's see what the comment says. Monochrome B says, the fact that they're doing this to the server that makes them the most money is appalling. Not only is it a bad joke, but it also makes them look like a bunch of petty a-holes. Unless there is a major change in treatment from Elix, I don't imagine that the game will be doing very well by the end of the year. Elena Dragon says, I was using Google Translate on the images and noticed this too. One user even said, not verbatim obviously, is this a joke calling them beggars? Frosty Miss Gray says, yikes, I'm glad for CM players standing with us. I trust them if they're picking up on this double meeting since they obviously know better. And yikes, Elix, not cool, not professional, especially since they have to know we wouldn't get the insult. Yikes, that's mega sus. I want to give Elix the benefit of the doubt, like maybe they've had this bow lined up for today for a long time now, but man, that is very bad timing. Let's move to the next point on this list, around the world. We are missing numerous free backgrounds. It's been 2 years. Update ATW. Really? It has been 2 years? Let me show you what we are missing in Love Nikki. So here I am in my Miracle Nikki game again. So far in Love Nikki, we have Apple and Cloud backgrounds, and some of these Cloud backgrounds aren't even updated yet. Like, these are some of the new Cloud backgrounds. We don't have a Lilith Kingdom. We have all these free backgrounds from Lilith that we are not getting. Pigeon, we don't have any of these free pigeon backgrounds as well. This is North. We even have free northern backgrounds in Miracle Nikki. And then over here, this is Wasteland. We have a bunch of Wasteland backgrounds as well. This is the Ruins background. Ruins is the only Around the World feature that Miracle Nikki is missing. I don't even do Around the World in Love Nikki anymore. I finished collecting all the free backgrounds a long time ago. There's no point doing it anymore. Another ATW thing we're missing in Love Nikki is that ATW is not a daily where you get free gold. In Miracle Nikki, ATW is a daily. Travel once anywhere and you get free gold just by doing that. Up next, number 5, Dreamweavers. 5 months and no new Dreamweavers. Start releasing the free ones we are missing. Yes, what the heck, Love Nikki? What's the use of all these jewels with nothing to spend it on? So similarly to Welfare Suits, the more free Dreamweavers we're missing, the less free diamonds we get. At this point, it seems like Love Nikki just doesn't like giving us free stuff. Here are some of my future favorite Dreamweavers, such as Royce's Throne, Louis Penguin, and Queen L Sword. All these are 100% completely free. Next on this list is Starcy Recolor. The CN server got this a year ago. We need it in February at latest. I don't know who remembers this, but a few months ago, the crafting region for Starcy Recolor actually appeared in our Love Nikki Starcoin shop. I'm talking about this one right here. This is a Miracle Nikki, obviously. But yeah, in Love Nikki, it actually did show up, and it got a lot of players hyped because we all thought that Starcy Recolor was coming. But apparently, it was a mistake, and it was removed the next day. But we saw it. We know it exists. Why we don't have it yet boggles my mind. Over here, it also says that we need it in February at latest. I feel like this is the only thing I disagree with. I don't know about you, but if someone gives me a deadline, it stresses me out even more. But yeah, I would like better communication from Elix on when it will be coming. Next, craftable recharges. CN server has dozens for crafting / in store. We need recharges for crafting next update. Shouldn't there be recharges for crafting every update? I mean, recharges comes out every week, so recharge for crafting should be weekly too, right? Yep, this one 100% agree with. Next point, account binding and recovery. If you lose your password or Facebook, your account is gone forever. We need password recovery and rebinding on platforms like Google and Insta. Dude, this is so true. Remember when Facebook died and no one was able to log in? It's so ridiculous how this game is so dependent on Facebook. When Facebook is down, none of us can play this game. And how many of you have lost your Facebook account before? How many of you have lost your Love Nikki account forever? I'm gonna slowly raise my hand here. I was actually so close to losing my account. One time I had my Facebook account locked and I couldn't log into Love Nikki anymore. I reached out to Facebook support to help me get my account back. They responded by saying the only way I could get my account back is if I showed them my real ID and used my real name on Facebook. Like, what? Okay, I showed them my real ID, but I feel like kids won't be able to do that because their parents are holding their real ID. But the reason I don't use my real name is so my stalker ex can't find me. Come on. Ugh. And the better recovery method, yeah, that is 100% needed. The email login method sucks. If you forgot your password, that's that. I have so many viewers told me they bound their email and forgot their password. Now what? We need options to change our passwords at least. And then number 9, housing pavilions. No new ones in a year. CN has gotten 12. We need a housing pavilion next month. Okay, I'm not a fan of housing pavilions, but 100%. It has been a year? Oh my gosh, that is way too long, way overdue. Again, I disagree with giving them a deadline, but seriously, from now on, it should be coming regularly. Do we have space to add a number 10 and number 11 here? I actually would not ask the creator to change anything about this banner since it's so well made, but if I could add anything, number 10, it would be association coin suits. This is what I mean. I made this post on my Facebook and IG a couple of days ago. If you have not yet, please give me a follow. Link is in the description below. So here is one of the suits we're missing. It's a Squid Game guy. Oh my gosh. When Squid Game was hyped, this suit coming out would be everything. I feel like Love Nikki, that's a missed opportunity from them. And then here's this fairy suit. We're missing that as well. And then here's this cute little suit with the little plushy bear with the glasses. Oh, and then this one, this cloud suit, and this Jack in the box sort of looking suit. We are missing all of those. I feel like these suits aren't really talked about because of how difficult it is to get, but as someone who has been diligently collecting these suits, I now have all of these suits completed. Even the recolors. I finished every single recolor here. I now have 11,000 association coins to spend on nothing. Like, I've legit bought everything. I even bought all of the library stuff. Oops, sorry, I forgot to sort material today. I have nothing to spend it on. Like, what do? I'm just waiting for the next update. It's been a year. What's the point even? I also want to add a number 11 at the way bottom right here. Time diary. What is time diary? Free backgrounds. You can access it right here by going into your collections, clicking on this bottom thing. This thing right here. And if you scroll all the way down, oh yeah, we have all these backgrounds in Miracle Nikki all the way to chapter 14. In Love Nikki, we are not even caught up to our own chapters, and that is just sad. So yeah, at the way bottom of this boycott, it says we are not recharging until we start seeing changes. We need timelines and direct communication, 100%. Okay, I think that's all for this banner. So yeah, I think I covered all of the points. If I'm missing anything, please let me know in the comments below. Sign the petition if you agree with what was said. I've already signed it. I really want to see changes happen in Love Nikki, especially more free suit. I've been asking for it for a very long time. I do feel like every time I ask, they do give a free suit, but it's not consistent. I would like to see consistency from Elix. I'm making it clear now before anyone lash out at me for being the anime villain. I already spent on the current recharge. I'm so sorry. My 100% wardrobe, I don't want to give that up yet. But please, boycott on my behalf. With that said, now's a good time to urge people to be kind to one another no matter where they stand on the boycott. Don't say spenders are part of the problem. Don't call the boycotters entitled. No negativity. Be respectful to everyone. Peace, peace.